They talked about a magician in the show, and the Dajjal, his whole goal is to deceive people,
to trick people.
You know what
sleight
I mean?
of hand.
The sleight. So I kind of, I was like, huh. So they brought like magic and everything like that. So I mean,
yeah, they. So this show, I think the biggest question at the end was: is this the Messiah? Is this Dajjal? Like, what? Who is this guy at the end of the day? Because he is a real figure, right? Like something that multiple religions believe in the end times. This figure will come back, to signify these are the end days. And it's not like the world's going to end, right? Like volcanoes aren't going to crack right then and there. There's actually, it's one of the major signs of, like it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
I think the show is a really big wake up call for Christians. The reason being is that as Muslims, we know that God is not a human being. You feel me? As Christians, they believe that, Jesus, peace and praise upon him.
But that's debatable.
Okay.
That's debatable because
let me finish the point, and then you can go back to the debate.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Christians do believe that, because Jesus was a man, he is a man. He did walk this earth. So when the Dajjal comes, right, he's gonna have one eye and see as a man and perform miracles. And if you don't believe, if you follow his miracles and everything like that, you'll be going down the wrong path.
Yeah, like he'll promise you a paradise that's really hell, and
Muslims,
paradise will feel like hell.
As
something
Muslims,
like that.
if mistake me if I'm wrong, we never believed that God was gonna come on earth in a human form. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like God, we never believed that God was gonna come here. As Christians, they believe that Jesus will return. Do we?
But understand. This is why I had to interrupt because that's not the consensus across Christianity. Not all Christians believe that Jesus is God. Not all Christians believe that Jesus is God. That's why I had to kind of interrupt because I know Christians who say Jesus is God, and then others are like he's the Son of God, and that's a very big difference. That's a very big difference.
I have heard both. You are right about that.
You know what I'm saying? But then you have the ones that are like, well, both are right. It's like, yo, you're confused. All right. It's like, bruh, you need to either go to church or you need to go to a mosque or a synagogue. I don't know where you need to go, but you need to figure this stuff out. I've had with a lot of Christians, I find that it's very difficult that you can take, say, a handful of Christians and get them all to believe. And same thing with Muslims, right? However, the differences in the belief systems is more so with the pillars, right? Like with Muslims, we all know the 5 pillars, and that's black and white.
Yep.
But with what I found with knowing a lot of Christians, growing up around a lot of Christians, is that the underlying principles and pillars of the faith are rocky amongst Christians because they don't. Yeah, like it doesn't matter if you see a Sunni. It doesn't matter if you meet. Know what time it is. It doesn't matter if you meet a Shia Muslim. It doesn't matter if you meet Salafi, whatever type of madhab that you have. You're always going to believe in the 5 pillars. Like it's non-negotiable.
That's a good point.
Like those 5 pillars are always going to be the same. And with Christianity, it's different. So, not to go off on a tangent about it, it's just something we want to be very careful with when we start talking about other beliefs and religions, and making that assumption without stating like, hey.
That's good. Good to provide some context.
I didn't want to like take this. The floor.
You needed to do that, and I'm glad you did. Because you're exactly right.
Yeah. That's my fan. All right. Thanks everybody for watching the clip from this excellent episode. If you guys loved it, make sure you guys go and subscribe. So over in this area, and if you guys want to watch more of these clips and full-length videos, you can go right over here. All right. So,
watch a video.